especially if they do have rerolls to help them. Now, the gutter runners, well, they will probably go for skills like fend to keep the blockers away, or sidestep is also good for them. It's when you choose where you get pushed to when an opponent attacks you, and you choose whether or not you are thrown to the ground. So that's good. Then you catch, which is also good. Of course, there are other skills that are very important, but that you can only access with doubles when you level up. Like in passing, you have Nerves of Steel, which is very good for catchers and passers. You also have in the mutations things like a third arm or two heads, which really help as far as dodging goes, or catching, things like that. In the strength category, well, they don't really need anything. One thing that you could get in the agility table, which is available to you right away, is jump up. Jump up is good, especially since it means you would keep your full move when you get up. And general, well, block, tackle. Block is probably more important than tackle for them, since, you know, because of their low strength, they will usually end up as being the one who's blocked and not the other way around. Still, I'll get at least one, and I'll already go see the linemen, how many I can buy. The linemen have the same stats as the thrower. The difference is that they don't come with any skills. And, well, they're not really durable, so you'll probably want to try to avoid confrontation. Now, so when they level up, you'll probably go for skills like block, guard, tackle, and so on and so forth. So we'll buy some linemen. 250. So now I have 200 left. So I could go nuts and splurge for Rat Ogre, which could be nice. Or go for a Gutter Runner, which is important. So I'll go for a Gutter Runner. But, you know, you could have gotten a Rat Ogre with another lineman, or Rat Ogre with another reroll. So here I have 11 players for now. So with the money I have left, you know, rerolls for this team cost 60,000. So I'll get 2 more. Rerolls really are useful. So here I am left with nothing. And this team is not really durable. So contrary to dwarves, you'll try to circle the defense and throw long bombs, send your gutter runners to do the job, and you'll go for quick clinical touchdowns while trying to stay away from blocks as much as possible. So this is a more difficult team to deal with when you start out than the dwarves, simply because, well, you know, with 11 players, if you lose 1 or 2 due to injury, well, things can go down south really, really quickly. You know, even if you're fast, if you don't have enough players to cover the opponent, well, you're screwed. In some cases, you can still work around it, but usually it's not easy to play when you have less players than the opponent. So, if we look at gutter runners, you'll want to use a lot of catching level ups. So if you take stats well, they'll be crazy about movement and agility stat increases. Strength increases can be nice, and well, armor class ones can still be interesting, but usually you'll want to spend your level up somewhere else. But you know, it's your choice, it's your team. If you want to make them more durable, go for it. For linemen, well, usually for linemen and for storm vermins, you'll want to get block, tackle. Guard can help depending on where you use the player on the field. Then you also have your two storm vermins are the only players who can take a skill in the strength table naturally. So they'll probably be your guys with mighty blow, maybe guard, um, piling on, skills like that. Maybe stand firm also would be a good idea. Of course, there's the rat ogre who only has access to the strength table as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's it. So they also end up getting skills like guard, stand firm, and maybe juggernaut, or perhaps multiple blocks. Although it's better to wait until you've gained more strength, well, if you're lucky enough to gain some, before buying that. So, this is pretty much it for a Skaven team. They're really fun to play, but you can't really play a physical game too much. You know, you can't really rely on it. You have to balance things out. So you'll probably rely more on the pass, while the dwarves will rely on the ground game. Pretty much it, unless of course they're lucky with agility level ups and such. Anyway, these are the Skaven. Really nice and really quick. And they also have access to mutations on doubles, which is nice, but very fragile. Not durable. So, hey, if you choose to play that team, you're warned. So, I'll see you next time in we'll see. I'm not too sure which race is the next. Probably something like the Orcs or maybe Chaos. Anyway, I'll see you again very soon.